Two iPhones, one showdown. Which one really delivers? The all-new iPhone 16 Pro or the future-proof iPhone 16e? On the left, the powerhouse iPhone 16 Pro. And on the right, the streamlined and accessible iPhone 16e. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points. And at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might surprise you.
Okay, quick pit stop. Here's a mind map of everything we're going to compare. We've got price, performance, cameras and video, display, battery life, design and build, features and extras, and, of course, ecosystem and software. Basically, all the big things you care about. Let's get rolling. First up, price. So the iPhone 16 Pro is, your premium option. It costs a solid chunk more. It's for people who want the best of the best and are kind of okay spending for it because resale value stays strong and the experience is super polished. But let's be real, most of us feel that pain in the wallet. The 16e, on the other hand, is Apple's most affordable new iPhone this year. If you want an entry into their latest tech with Apple Intelligence packed right in without going overboard, this is honestly a pretty sweet deal. Yeah, you lose a few Pro upgrades, but if you're scoring bang for your buck, the 16e definitely takes the win here. Now, performance. Let's start with the 16 Pro. It's got the top-tier A18 Pro chip, a beastly 6-core GPU for gaming, ProMotion 120Hz for ultra smoothness, and the bigger RAM and storage options. It's basically overkill unless you're editing videos or doing hardcore stuff. Moving to the 16e, it still rocks the A18 chip, so, it's super fast for pretty much anything a regular user does. You even get full support for Apple Intelligence. The only real hiccup is that standard 60Hz display and a step down in graphics. If you want that absolute edge, the Pro wins this round, but for everyday folks, the 16e is no slouch. Camera time! The 16 Pro goes all in. Triple lens, main, ultra-wide, and that lovely 5x telephoto. You get raw shooting, ProRes video, 4K at wild frame rates, spatial audio, the works. If you want to nerd out with manual controls or flex insane video skills, this thing's a monster. Downsides? That camera bump is serious, and honestly, casual snap takers might feel overwhelmed. The 16e sticks with dual lens, main and ultra-wide, plus it does spatial audio, and image quality up to 2x zoom is actually really solid. But yeah, telephoto, not here. Advanced manual magic, not so much. So for creators and camera geeks, the Pro snags the win yet again.
Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know all iPhone 16 models now support Apple Intelligence? Yep, this means on-device AI features that are a total first for iPhones. So no matter which one you pick, you're future-proofed on that front.
How about displays? The iPhone 16 Pro boasts a bigger 6.3-inch OLED, ProMotion, hello 120Hz, always on, nearly bezel-free, with the brightest HDR and Dolby Vision. It's jaw-dropping. Only catch, it's a little heavier. Whereas the 16e, you still get a gorgeous 6.1-inch OLED. And yeah, HDR and Dolby Vision are in the mix. But you know what? It's stuck at 60 Hz. The bezels are a tad chunkier, and when you put them side by side, you can really tell which one's the premium model. Pro takes it home this round.
Battery life. With the 16 Pro, you get the biggest battery Apple's put in a Pro iPhone, but that monster display and chip do eat more juice if you're a power user. With the 16e, Apple actually made things super efficient. Battery life beats the Pro in most real-world use. It's smaller inside, but seems to last longer. So if all-day reliability is your jam, the 16e edges out the win here.
Design and build, this is where it gets kind of fun.
The iPhone 16 Pro has the fancy titanium frame, wild new colors, and serious I spent too much vibes. It's heavier, sure, but feels expensive in your hand. The 16e keeps it lighter, classic iPhone style, with regular aluminum. Still built solid, but you don't get the same sleek polish, and the colors are, well, less exclusive, let's just say. Points to the Pro for style, even if you'll feel it in your pocket.
Features and extras. The 16 Pro lays it on thick, always on display, so you can glance and go. The action button for shortcuts, seriously more storage options, and next-gen ultra-wideband for,
I don't know, finding your keys in the dark. Tiny touches, but kinda epic if you care. Downside? Expensive for casuals. The 16E does have some neat tricks. The new camera control button, MagSafe for snappy charging, Face ID, and Apple Intelligence. But it's missing the always-on display and that action button. Pro grabs this round. Ecosystem and software. Oh, and this bit's honestly a tie. Both phones give you that seamless Apple experience. Messages flow across devices, Watch unlocks your phone, Apple TV, all the basics. And, crucially, both phones now run Apple Intelligence, so you're good on the AI front. Only, if you're a creative pro or want to use the really fancy camera apps, sometimes the 16E's hardware limits you, but overall, you're set either way. Alright, let's pull up the radar chart and see how these two stack up across all the categories. You'll definitely notice where the Pro flexes. Camera, display, performance, while the 16E touts battery life and price. I mean, it's a classic Apple lineup, right? So what's the move? Honestly, if you want the best camera, maxed out speed, and top-shelf display, you go for the iPhone 16 Pro. That's your all-in, no compromises option. But if you just need a legit, modern iPhone for daily life, future-proof, and you don't want to break the bank, the 16E is absolutely the one to grab. Both rock Apple Intelligence, so you won't miss out on any new AI magic either. Was this iPhone comparison helpful? If you're digging these breakdowns, don't forget to follow for more tech insights and easy-to-understand comparisons.